Hello, today we'll touch on Bitcoin again. On December 5th, 2024, Bitcoin's price broke through $100,000, setting a new record high. Optimists believe that Bitcoin still has room to grow. Their reasoning comes from a fundamental rule of Bitcoin's system. Like gold, Bitcoin is finite. The total supply of Bitcoin is strictly limited to 21 million, and 94% of it has already been mined. Over time, the remaining 6% will become increasingly difficult to extract. This limited supply mechanism was a brainchild of Bitcoin's creator, Satoshi Nakamoto. Satoshi believed that since sovereign nations can print money at will, a new type of currency was needed, one that could not be arbitrarily produced. In the Bitcoin white paper and related discussions, Satoshi expressed distrust in traditional monetary systems, which rely entirely on financial institutions. Central banks need to be trusted not to devalue money, but history has proven that this trust is often betrayed. Satoshi's main motivation for creating Bitcoin was to offer a decentralized, secure, and transparent form of digital currency that does not rely on third party. This principle remains the core idea behind Bitcoin and blockchain technology to this day. The cryptocurrency world is full of mysterious figures, but none are more enigmatic than Bitcoin's creator Satoshi Nakamoto. From the beginning, Satoshi deliberately concealed their real identity. The name Satoshi Nakamoto was merely a alias used to publish the Bitcoin white paper. Whether Satoshi is a person, a team, or even an organization remains unknown to this day. With Bitcoin's price soaring again, many people are once more curious about this mysterious figure. So, who exactly is Satoshi Nakamoto? Are they still alive? Today, let's look at the clues left behind by Satoshi and explore the mystery. To find Satoshi, we must first trace their online activities. November 1st, 2008, Satoshi published a paper titled Bitcoin, a peer-to-peer electronic cash system on the cryptographic mailing list at Masto.com. This marked the birth of Bitcoin and digital cryptocurrency as a concept. January 3, 2009, Satoshi mined the first block in Bitcoin history, known as the Genesis block. Embedded in the block's data was a message: "The Times Chancellor on brink of second bailout for banks." It was a reference to the Times headline about the UK government's second bailout of banks, highlighting Satoshi's distrust of the traditional financial system. December 5, 2010, WikiLeaks published the sensitive US diplomatic files. Some in the Bitcoin community suggested donating Bitcoin to support WikiLeaks. Satoshi opposed this idea, warning that associating with such a controversial event could attract government scrutiny and harm Bitcoin's future. December 12, 2010, Satoshi made their final post on the Bitcoin forum, gradually stepping back and handing over the project to other community members. April 26, 2011, after communicating with Bitcoin's core developers, Satoshi shut down their email account and seized all contact. Satoshi left behind very few digital traces. The name Nakamoto can be translated in Japanese as central origin or hub of knowledge, offering little clue to a real identity. Satoshi communicated using encrypted tools like PGP and anonymous networks like Tor. Servers used by Satoshi were traced to a small anonymous hosting provider in Helsinki, Finland. All interactions were text-based. Satoshi never used voice or video communication, making it impossible to trace their identity. Satoshi was also careful not to reveal personal traits. For example, in a profile, Satoshi claimed to be a 43-year-old Japanese man, but their email server was German. They used British English spellings and followed Greenwich Mean Time, suggesting a connection to the Commonwealth. Satoshi wrote as if presenting a team using "we" in the white paper. All these meticulous efforts created a fog of mystery that continues to obscure Satoshi's identity. Over the years, many candidates have been suspected of being Satoshi Nakamoto. Here are some of the most notable ones. Dorian apprentice Satoshi Nakamoto. Dorian, a Japanese-American engineer living in California, was suspected because of his name and background. In the interview, Dorian misunderstood a question and said he was no longer involved in that project, leading to widespread excitement. He later clarified it was a misunderstanding and denied being Satoshi. Despite this, his image is often used to represent Satoshi in articles and illustrations. Shinichi Mochizuki is a renowned Japanese mathematician who developed the complex interuniversal geometry (IoT) theory. Because Bitcoin's foundation relies on advanced cryptography, Mochizuki's genius and Japanese origin made him a candidate. However, he lacks a background in computer science, making this theory less plausible. Mochizuki has also denied the claim. Finney was an early Bitcoin supporter and the first person besides Satoshi to use Bitcoin software. He also received the first Bitcoin transaction from Satoshi. Linguistic analysis showed similarities between Hale's writing style and Satoshi's. Unfortunately, Hale developed ALS and passed away in 2014. Before his death, he denied being Satoshi, stating he was simply a Bitcoin enthusiast. Szabo is a cryptography expert who proposed BitGold, a system remarkably similar to Bitcoin. His deep understanding of decentralization and cryptography, along with the matching writing style, made him a strong candidate. Despite this, Nick has repeatedly denied being Satoshi. Australian entrepreneur Wright publicly claimed to be Satoshi. In 2016, he presented a cryptographic signature alleged from the Genesis block's private key. However, experts quickly disproved this as a forgery. Many believe Wright is simply seeking publicity, as his behavior contrasts sharply with Satoshi's discreet nature. Dave Kleiman, a cryptography expert and close associate of Wright, has also been suspected. After Kleiman's death, lawsuits emerged over millions of bitcoins alleged tied to him. Some believe Kleiman could have been Satoshi, but his passing left the truth unresolved. At this point, who Satoshi Nakamoto truly is may no longer matter. Whether alive or not, Bitcoin's existence has fundamentally changed the financial landscape. Everyone involved in Bitcoin or cryptocurrency today contributes in some way to Satoshi's vision of a decentralized future. Okay, that's it for today. Thanks for your watching. See you next time.